Hello, everyone. It's Claire. I wanted to jump back on for a few minutes and talk to you. I have not done a live in a couple of weeks. I was on a wonderful family vacation, but it had me off the grid. And as much as I enjoyed it, now I'm trying to get back to reality. So something that has come up a lot recently is the topic of feeling stuck. And this is something that I went through and I can totally relate to. And I've had some conversations recently with numerous women who went through the same thing I did. And this is something that I also coach people through. So I just wanted to get on, and if you're feeling this way, let you know that you're not alone. So when I was back in my corporate job, I had a great job and I had great benefits. I was getting paid well. I had a job that other people thought sounded great and would have loved to have had, but it wasn't fulfilling to me and I wasn't happy. And then I felt bad about it because I knew that I was lucky that I had this great job and I was making good money and had all these benefits. So I kind of got in this place where you feel stuck. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure what would make me happy. And I felt that I was being ungrateful for all the good things in my life. Besides that job, I had a great marriage and lived in a lovely home in a nice neighborhood. And I felt like I wasn't happy as I should be because I had all these great things, but I just didn't feel that I was fulfilled. And it took me a long time to finally figure out what I wanted to do and what I then should do and how to make a change. And I've been speaking recently to a lot of other people that went through this. So I just want to jump on and say that you can start, can be a long process, and I work with people helping them with this, but there's two things that you can start thinking about. The first is really getting clarity about what would make you feel happy and fulfilled, because you don't have to stay stuck forever, and you shouldn't. You should be enjoying your life to the fullest. So a lot of us, what I heard from other women, some of the things that kept them where they were fear of letting other people down. They said they felt that family or even society had certain expectations for them and they didn't want to be disappointing to people. Also, maybe you are just scared that you're going to make a change and it's not going to wind up being as great as you think it would be. I went through that. Once I finally decided that I wanted to leave my job and become a trainer, I was worried that maybe it wouldn't be as good as I thought and I'd be making a big mistake. And this can be so frustrating. What's even more frustrating is not knowing at all what you want to do. So thinking about, you can start out by thinking how you want to feel. And if you don't know what would make you feel that way, think about when you felt that way in the past. What were you doing? What types of actions were you doing? Who were you surrounded by? Were you helping people? Were you producing something? Start there. Start with a feeling and think about how you felt that way in the past, and then it might lead you to something going forward. The other thing is, once we start feeling stuck, each day can become a place where you're unhappy, or you wake up in the morning and you don't want to go to work. You're just not excited about your day. So another thing to do is to start looking around and being grateful for things in your life that will make it where you are better, and you'll make yourself happier while you're going through this process of bringing yourself to where you want to go eventually. So I started to do this. I started to do gratitudes every day while I was at my job and feeling stuck. And it was very challenging some days, but all you have to think about is little things. I get to come in, and I had a friend at the office that we would have coffee with. So I was grateful that I had that time with her. Look around and also look at what you're gaining, what experiences and skills you're gaining from the job that you're in that you may not be happy doing right now, but what are you learning from that? you're networking, you're learning skills, you're, I don't know, working on some project that might be helpful to you in the future. So think about that. I know it may be challenging that you may be in a place where you're just feeling really bad about where you are, but if you start to look for the good things, it will make your days better, and it will help with your clarity about where you want to go as well. So please don't continue to feel stuck. Start to think about this stuff. If you have other questions, reach out to me. I would love to hear your comments below, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a great weekend, everyone.